on something else, right?
Yeah.
When it comes to changing of surname, it affects us in so many ways. Parents are valuable goods and will to their female children because they feel like she's going to change her surname one day. Hence, they want to live with the male kids because the male kids are always going to have the same surname. Yeah. Even if the female child is more capable of taking care of that business, but because she's going to change her surname to that of her husband, now the parents are scared. Which is very logical.
That is a foolish parent.
I don't think so. It's very it's quite logical to think about it because this is what they do.
That's why most parents want to seek for a male child. Now
do I feel it's right? Absolutely
no.
But then there is some logic behind it.
No, that's not foolish. It's easy. No, it's easy. The reason why most families will opt for a male child in that context because it's the easiest way to carry everything. It's easy to just leave everything to the male child who be a shady. You know, because you have to think about when the woman gets married, she also becomes because as a male child you never leave the family because you are, you know, as a female child you go married and you be part of that family. Yeah. You know, especially by culture. Yeah. So it's the easiest way, but it would be an unwise parent who would think that based because on gender, not the capabilities of the person or the child. Yeah. Therefore, I will. And by the way, we've seen it. We've seen families leave everything to the son.
Yeah, we've seen it happen. It happens. Exactly. It's a thing.
But it doesn't mean just because it happens, it's right.
I'm not saying it's right. Actually, I don't believe it's right. But I'm saying there is a logic behind it because what happens is, let's say the parent leaves the will to the child, right? The business to the child, the female child. There's the fear of it will not only become hers anymore, it's become the husband. Why? The husband will begin because traditionally men run the family. Based on tradition.
And if it's the only child I have and it's a lady?
Do I know the probably gives their butler or something? Unfortunately,
so those are stupid people. Those are mentally
no. But you see how the surname thing actually affects that. It's just because of
that. No, surname doesn't have anything to do with it.
I believe
if the enterprise is, let's say, Michael's enterprise, bro, I'm changing my surname to Sandra Ali. Who is Michael?
He's still Michael Enterprise.
Yeah,
Michael has passed away.
No, but it's still, the name is still Enterprise. Now Sandra Ali is taking charge. It doesn't have anything.
I know a guy. Daddy involved his son, Sizwe. So Sizwe's parents were married. And then obviously the assumption is that Sizwe is supposed to be Sizwe Mpofu because, and then Daddy Mpofu married a white woman. So now Sizwe decided to take Mpofu and the mother's surname and double barrel it.
But there's no problem. What we have problem is if the man doesn't agree.
So
why should you just for just that small thing?
It takes a lot for Daddy Mpofu to have agreed that I married your mother. Why then do you want to be Mpofu Welsh when you can just be Mpofu?
Is Welsh like is it Welsh?
Education. No, education. It has nothing to do with wealth.
Okay, let me tell you.
Education.
The French Inquisition conquest to England in 14th century. When the French people got there, they saw that a lot of men were taking even women's family names. Do you know why? Because of class, elitist level, and all of that. So those are the reasons why, from time, men have been taking up women's surname if they did do. Aside that, tradition doesn't have it that men should do that. But however, there are laws that have changed.
I don't understand that tradition.
No, you guys create your own tradition.
No.
Before you say something, there's a practice in Rwanda.
Yeah.
And a mother, a father, and a child have different surnames. I have a friend from Rwanda, and she's saying, my mother has a different surname. My father, I have a different surname.
Is that a problem?
But it's not a problem.
It's not a tradition.
Okay, wait.
I would say on that tradition, I think it's great for it. You know, but if I were to compare it to what the understanding in say the Zulu tradition, in the Zulu tradition, we would consider that chaos.
No, but not to say that.
Wait. But then the Igbo tradition, if it compares itself to the Zulu tradition, we'll say the Zulus are still slaves, man.
Yeah.
Their culture is slavery. Yeah. And then the Anyati tradition from what you call it, Western Africa, will compare themselves to the Igbo tradition and be like, these people don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, they say they are weak.
So everyone thinks so.
Remember, just because we are in this one context of the culture and there's strength and weaknesses to each culture, it doesn't mean, therefore, even the questioning of it, that we throw everything away.
Yeah.
I do believe if some people really want a double barrel because that's what the new tradition they want to build going forward as a family. Because even a family unit is a tradition in and of itself. You know, that's great.
Yeah.
But also, if you want to live also in the greater tradition of the community, you also have to think of those things.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it is the unfortunate thing of living with other human beings. If you're solitary on an island by yourself, you can do whatever you want. As soon as two people get there, sometimes rules have to be in place because I might just want to go around cracking your head with a coconut. You might think that's wrong.
Okay, so as a closing statement, I also, I've been carrying my mother's surname. My mother was never legally married. I mean, they paid but she still carried her name.
Yeah.
So I questioned my mother's surname because our ancestors actually died with the knowledge of where we come from.
Yeah.
So they died during the apartheid regime. So we don't have elders in my family. So for the reason that we do not have the past or the beginning, I decided not to carry it.
Yeah.
And I you know, my new surname now is Black.
Yeah.
And I will also tell my children where the Black came from and came about.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, it's all about choices. If we could all be bold enough to make our own choices, like we've been saying that.
Yeah.
Choices.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And not, sorry, before you speak, and not to say that to break cultures and tradition is easy, because trust me, it's comfortable, but how comfortable is it? If you're still going to cause someone pain in the long run, then let's begin to change it. I mean, change is painful, but then it's still constant. So okay. Laura.
Okay, I wouldn't mind taking my husband's surname, not because of tradition, but because I just believe in the unity of the name or something. Like I just want my family to have a certain name. Like okay, this is my husband's name, fine. This is my name, fine. Like it's just a matter of choice. And we're just gonna make a choice. This one, we're gonna take this name, and any name, it's fine.
Yeah, like I already said in the conversation, having one surname is uniformity, and it gives you an identity. That's why I'm a champion for having the same surname. I also don't mind if the lady wants to have bring her name, double barrier and everything, but I still stand by me not picking the woman's name, and my children will only stick to my name just because that's the tradition I've always known. And if the law comes and changes things and all of that, well, the law is actually the one that governs everybody. Who are in the whatever culture they are. Then I'll follow suit. If not, I think I'll still maintain my belief on keeping my son.
I mean, we've ended the show, but just to quickly touch on what you said, it's a bit contradictory for you to say you believe in the same surname.
Uniformity.
Yeah, but then having the same surname and your wife taking up your surname, those are two different things. So you can't.
But he's open to the idea. He's not contradicting himself. He's saying I'm open to something different.
He says that, but then at the same time he says he doesn't.
He says
he's not going to take it. So you but you can't really say you're open, but then you already say I can't. Anyway, when the show is over, okay, because
I said when the law changes, then I'll follow suit.
So he's following the law. He's just following the
But then the question is, what is the law? But anyway, right. So.
I just believe it's all about compromise and also choice. I personally don't mind it because I don't see anything wrong with it. That's just how I feel.
That's how you've been taught.
No, she feels.
Yeah, because
but then I could ask you why do you feel that way?
With this whole topic even, it was really hard for me to even see them being an opposite view just because of how we have been. Exactly. So it's just like, whoa. Can someone think a different way? So it's just like it's just maybe just because that's how I've been, and because carrying a surname has never looked like slavery to me. So then it's just carrying.
But then those were your parents' surnames. Those were your parents' names. You had no choice. But anyway,
it's colonization.
That's why they are laws.
We've run out of time, Claire. Let's just run out the show. I'm just going to say that whatever works for you, just go for it. And also, you hear things like if you guys don't have the same surnames, then clearly there is no unity in the home, or if the lady doesn't pick up the man's surname, clearly he's not really the head of the family. I really feel like it's about the condition of the person's heart, regardless of the surname change. I'm not saying that I will do this or do that, but I haven't gotten there yet. Hopefully, when I get there, I'll know what to do. But I feel like whatever works for you, just do it. You guys don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share.